Well, folks, it just keeps happening, but in a different way. So, what exactly is going on? Well, what you're looking at on screen is a support page for Persona 4 Golden on PC. That's right, Persona 4 Golden on PC, on Steam, has been found through Steam CDN. Here's the image. This is the banner that they're using. So let's talk about this, and let's talk about the implications this has for the rest of the Persona series in general. Now, I'm a pretty big Persona fan. I think you guys know that based off of the music I use. I love Persona 3, I love Persona 4, I love Persona 1 and 2, and Eternal Punishment. I don't really care about Persona 5. But, everything else, I really like. And this is pretty big news, considering that Persona fans have requested a PC version of the games for a long time, and just in general, ATLUS games have been really, really requested for PC. We saw, I think last year, Catherine got ported to PC, and that port worked pretty damn well. I liked it. I played through it all. I got most of the achievements. I played through most of the modes. Catherine is one of my favorite games of all time. And seeing Persona 4 Golden come to the PC is really exciting because a whole new group of people are going to be able to experience it. Another big thing about Persona 4 Golden coming to the PC is that it shows ATLUS is finally kind of loosening up to the idea of porting things to PC. Now, this got leaked by several people on Twitter. I know Sabby is one of those, but I don't exactly trust Sabby all the time, and I have my reasons for it. But also, Wario64 reaffirmated this, and he's pretty accurate. He's pretty spot on. I don't like a lot of these insider people who have all this quote-unquote leaked info from anonymous sources or whatever. I don't really trust that, but in all honesty, I think that there is an overwhelming amount of evidence to support the fact that Persona 4 Golden will be coming to PC. So there's a variety of things that could be done with a PC port to Persona 4 Golden. First thing that comes to my mind is mods. Modding for Persona 4 Golden is kind of limited by the fact that it's on the PS Vita, and very few people have a PS Vita, especially those who would be more interested in modding, because PS Vita is way bigger it was way bigger in Japan than America, and a lot of modders for games are primarily American. That's not to say that there aren't mods for Persona 4 Golden or the Persona games on Vita, but it's a lot less explored, I think is the word I'm looking for here. There's a lot less mods made for Persona 4 Golden than there are for, say, Persona 4 Vanilla or Persona 3 Fez, or even Persona 5. Persona 5 has a good share of mods. So we could see, first thing that comes to my mind is modding back in the original Chie voice, because I personally prefer the Chie voice from Persona 4 on the PlayStation 2. But that's just me. We can also get pretty high definition models. That's really interesting because people who want to work on fan projects with said models, said assets, have a more direct means of obtaining them. In general, this is just really good for people who have wanted to get into the series but don't have a PlayStation or don't have a PS Vita to get into it, even though, you know, you can get a PS2 for like $10 on eBay or whatever, and then you can buy Persona 4 for the PlayStation 2 for like $15, or you could even just buy it on the PS4 store. But either way, this is just opening up the world of Persona to a lot of people, which is really good. And by extension, that will also get people into Shin Megami Tensei and just the entire Megami Tensei kind of media in general, which I really enjoy, and I think everyone should, if they're interested in kind of Japanese RPGs that kind of put you into interesting situations, should definitely play the Megami Tensei series. Now, what this means for maybe Persona 5 or Persona 3. Persona 3 Portable is rumored, but I have issues with that because Persona 3 Portable is not the definitive edition of Persona 3, objectively. Persona 3 Portable has a lot of content cut out from the PlayStation 2 release of Persona 3 Fez. It has the answer taken out, it has a bunch of cutscenes taken out. You have a watered down version of Persona 3, and Persona 3 is my favorite game personally. So to see a kind of watered down version of it to come out is rather disappointing to me. I still have hope that it won't be Persona 3 Portable, and that if Persona 3 does come to PC, it will be Fez, because I personally prefer Fez, and I think that is the objectively superior experience. When it comes to Persona 4 Golden, yeah, there are some things that are changed from the original PS2 version. Like, Marie is in there, and you have some additional social links. Some of that content was good, and some of that content was bad. Overall, I think it doesn't hold down Persona 4 as a game, and for anyone just jumping into it, it won't be that big of a deal. Overall, I think that this is a step in the right direction for ATLUS, because they've been kind of thinking about porting their games to PC, but not committing to it entirely. But this shows a step forward for ATLUS. It's a step of commitment. I think they're ready to dive deeper into porting their most popular games to PC. I really hope that we see, Persona 3 Fez, Persona 2, Persona 1. Yeah, go ahead, put it on there. Even put some SMT games on there. Something that I really think is overlooked is a lot of the SMT games, they're actually not here localized for America. So playing them in English is kind of not a straightforward process. Specifically, I'm thinking of, SMT If, I think there was a Super Nintendo, the original SMT. The only way to play that is on an outdated version of iOS that never got updated. So I think ATLUS should look towards SMT more after they get the more popular Persona games like Persona 3 and Persona 4 out there. I think they should definitely go for SMT, because there's a lot there that they could work with. Overall, this shows that the polls that ATLUS does every year, ATLUS America, ATLUS Japan does them, I think ATLUS in Europe does them too. They have these polls, and they ask their fans, hey, what do you want to see next from our games, from the Persona series, from SMT? And I think they do genuinely take that into account. Now, I'm fully expecting there to be a group of kids who are just begging and begging and begging for Persona 5 to be on Switch. And I don't think that would be the best move, because Persona 5 and its spin-offs have not sold very well. In fact, the Persona 5 dancing, I forget what it's called, but the Persona 5 dancing game was the worst-selling Persona spin-off in the entire series. Persona Q2 was released on a platform that, the 3DS was at the very end of its lifespan. It released in America last year and didn't even have an English localization for the audio. So that alienated a portion of fans. I know personally for me, I didn't want to play it without the English dub, and I know that people like the Japanese dub, and that's fine for them. But for me, I personally actually really like the Persona 4, the Persona 3 and the Persona 4, and to a degree the Persona 5 voice cast. So I think it was a huge mistake not bringing the voice actors back. And that's why, including the newest release Persona 5 spin-off, Persona 5 Scramble, on the Switch in Japan, in the first week, it sold terribly. It only accounted for like 21% of sales. from the entire, release of the first opening week for Persona 5 Scramble. The rest of that was the PlayStation fans. So I think this shows the new direction Atlus is going with porting their games to PC. And they're not really focused on Switch. Switch is not a priority, but PC, absolutely. We have the potential to get actual, Persona 3, everything that people have wanted. And this is pretty good. I like that Atlus is doing this. I think this is overall a step in the right direction. And I know I'm repeating myself, but I really want to stress that Atlus has been so allergic to putting their games on PC or porting them to anywhere else, really. For the most time, they were strictly PlayStation. So it's really nice to see that they're doing this. Again, I'll show... This is the icon that they're using for it. This is on Steam servers. See? Right there. Steam CDN, that's their servers. And it's also on SteamDB. There's a SteamDB page for it. It's hidden to the public, and there's no information about it, basically. So, either way, be excited for Persona 4 Golden on PC. I'm looking forward to it. I probably won't buy it, since, I never really buy my games anyways. But, for any of you who are interested in the Persona series and kind of want to see what that's all about, definitely check out Persona 4 Golden on PC if you don't have a PlayStation. Thank you for watching this video and listening to me talk about Persona. And I will upload a new video tomorrow discussing Earthbound 64. No, I don't have Earthbound 64. No one has Earthbound 64. But I'm going to be talking about the implications that a potential Earthbound 64 leak would have. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.